facilitate mathematical operation in computing salaries and wages. At napapalo po yan sa ating MEL or most essential learning competency. But first, we have to define the following: salary, wage, and income benefits. Now, let's take a closer look of this introduction. Now, makikita po natin ang iba't ibang uri ng features. We have number 1, the frontliners. Number 2, the gasoline boy. At ang number 3, sila yung manggagawa sa loob ng isang factory. Yan. So, makikita po natin kung gaano kalaki ang ginagampanan nila sa ekonomiya ng ating bansa. Yan. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng empleyo or employee or manggagawa? Sabi sa diksyonaryo, a person working for another, a person or a business firm for pay. So, yan po ang ibig sabihin ng employee or manggagawa. Ano ba ang ginagampanan ng manggagawa or the role of employees? It says here that the employees are the true assets of an organization. They are the ones who contribute effectively towards the successful functioning of an organization. They strive hard to deliver the level best and achieve the assigned targets within the stipulated time frame. So, sabi nga nila, they are the true assets. Without them, the company will not be successful. So, malaki talaga ang ginagampanan ng mga empleyado sa bansa natin at sa ekonomiya. Puntahan naman natin ang ibig sabihin ng employer. Kanina, employee. Ngayon, employer naman. According to dictionary, employer means a person or company that pays people to work for them. Yan. Hindi kasi nila kaya na mag-isa lang, kundi kakailanganin nila ng maraming manggagawa para ma-achieve nila ang inaasahan nilang success ng kanilang mga negosyo. So, makikita natin sa tatlong pictures na to, ang tatlong isa sa pinaka-wealthy or powerful ng mga tycoon sa ating bansa. Isa-isahin po natin sila. Siya po si Henry C. Ayan po. Siya po naman ang nagmamay-ari ng SM at BDO at iba pang mga business. So, makikita natin na mayroon siyang maraming manggagawa para magtrabaho sa kanya. Pangalawa naman ay si Lucio Tan. Silang naman ang nagmamay-ari ng Philippine Airlines at Macro Asia. Makikita natin, marami rin siyang empleyado to work for his goal. And then, we have also Gokong Wei, ang may-ari ng Robinsons Mall, may-ari ng Cebu Pacific Airlines, at Universal Rubina at iba pang mga negosyo. Makikita natin yan. Mga halimbawa lang po sila ng mga employer or tinatawag nating mga big boss. Next, ano ba ang social responsibility of employer? Ano ba ang kanilang ginagampanan? As an employer, they're expected to comply with laws that protect the rights of employees against unfair labor practices. Regardless of the nature of your business and the number of people you hire, you have a legal and moral responsibility to provide your workers with government-mandated employee benefits under the Labor Code of the Philippines. So, ibig sabihin, pinoprotektahan nila ang karapatan ng mga empleyado at binibigay nila yung tinatawag nating fair labor practices. Nagagawa din po ba yan sa kanila? Some of them, yes. Some of them, medyo sumasablay ng konti. Pero remember, ang social responsibility ng employer is to protect the rights of employee against unfair labor practices. Next one, employee compensation. Ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng employee compensation? Employee compensation refers to the remuneration given an employee in exchange of his or her services. This is the legal and moral obligation of any business. This includes wages, salaries, employee benefits, including sick leave and vacation leave, and incentive pay, which includes productivity pay, commission, override, bonus, and profit sharing. Pag-aaralan po natin yan sa susunod na topic natin. So, take note ha, class ha. Yan. Ano ba ang wages? Ang wages refer to the earnings received by a worker on a piece rate, hourly rate, or daily rate. Sinabi niya doon, it is a piece rate. Kung ano yung nagawa niya sa isang oras o sa isang araw. Pag sinabi natin salary naman, it refers to an agreed and fixed annual amount of money the employer receives regardless of the hours worked. Ibig sabihin, kung ano ang napag-agrihan ng both parties, employee and employer. Let's say for example, ang basic salary niya for 1 month is 20,000, 10,000, 30,000. That is the salary. Pag sinabi naman natin piece rate, yan, a worker employed on a piece work basis is paid in proportion to the quantity of work he or she finishes. Pag sinabi natin piece work, ito ay napapalog lamang kung ilang ang nagagawa niya sa isang araw at doon ibabase ang kanyang wages. So, iba po yan sa salary ha. Pag sinabi salary, fix na makukuha niya sa isang buwan. Depende, or makatapos man niya ang trabaho o hindi, na napag-agrihan sila kung magkano sasahurin sa isang buwan. That is the salary. So, ibang-iba po yan sa piece rate at sa wages. But then, katulad nga sinasabi ko, parehas lang po sila na sahod. Pero may pagkakaiba po sila. Punta naman tayo sa fixed piece rate plan. Ano ba ito? The rate used can be fixed irrespective of the quantity produced. Ano ba ito tiyatang fix? Pag sinabi natin fix, ito yung rate o kaya wage ng isang tao kahit na irrespective of the quantity produced. Ibig sabihin, kung ilan ang nagawa niya sa isang araw, marami man siya o hindi, naka-fix ang kanyang wages. Next, we have the differential piecework plan. Ano naman ibig sabihin nito? Sabi dito, it can be graduated, increasing as the quantity produced increases. Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung nagagawa niya, pag nadadagdagan ang nagagawa niya, yun din ang magiging kabayaran niya. Yun din ang magiging wages niya. So, depende yan sa natapos or na-produce ng isang manggagawa sa isang araw. Bibigyan ko kayo ng example. Time is paid on a per piece basis at the rate of 1 peso and 20 centavo per piece. If you finishes 360 pieces a week, how much is your total earnings? So, remember, pinag-uusapan natin ang differential piecework plan. Ibig sabihin, nakabase ito kung ilan ang So, Tammy work as in differential piecework plan. So, tignan po natin. So, we have to find total earnings. Ang solution dyan ay total earnings equals quantity times rate. So, we have 360 pieces times 1 peso and 20 cents. So, that is 432 pesos. So, yan po ang kanyang sahod pay. Ano bang overtime pay? Employees who work more than the required number of hours are entitled to overtime pay. So, ibig sabihin, mag-work lang po tayo 8 hours a day. So, in excess of that, 1 hour, 2 hours, meron na pong kaukulang bayad po yan. And remember, that is legally mandated by the government. Next one, we have the overtime premiums. Pag sinabi natin overtime premiums, it refers to the excess payment over the regular rate. So that is a half of the excess. Yan po ang babayaran sa atin. Unlike sa overtime pay, it is 1.5. Next, we have the hourly rate. Employee are paid in an hourly basis. Ito ay napapaloob lamang sa mga empleyadong part-timers. Sila ay nag-work according sa oras na ilalaan po nila to render their service. For example, 2 hours, 4 hours in a day, yan po ang basis ng kanilang sahod. Next one, we have the objectives of benefit programs. So the main objective is to attract or to recruit and to retain employees. So ibig sabihin, yan ang isa sa mga benepisyo or benefit ng programs. Ang objektibo niya ay to attract and to retain employees. Hindi lang po yan. Meron din po siyang napapaloob pang iba. We have to improve moral. Yan. Para ma-improve or ma-boost po ng moral ang ating mga empleyado, kailangan po meron pong benefit program ang isang company. Next one is to meet health and safety needs. Importante po yan. So, kapag meron pong benefit programs ang isang company, ma-attract ang mga empleyado na mag-work ng maayos at may bibigay ang buong lakas nila para may bigay po nila ang karapat-dapat na trabaho para sa company yun. Next one, we have to reduce turnover. Remember po, hindi po maiaalis ang mga resignation ng mga empleyado or pag-alis, pag-awol, at kung ano-ano pa. So, ibig sabihin yan, kailangan ma-reduce ang turnover. Kasi, pag-reduce ang turnover, magiging less expenses po yan na isang company. Kasi, pag meron panibagong mga empleyado, they could undergo training ulit. At pag merong training, another expenses ng company. Now, pag na-reduce ang turnover, magiging maayos ang company at magkakaroon sila ng cost cutting. So, isa yan sa mga objektibo ng benefit program para ma-lessen or to minimize turnover. Kasi, pag may turnover, another expenses, another training ng panibagong empleyado. Next one is to maintain a competitive position. Yan. Alam niyo naman sa panahon ngayon, importante ang competition. Para sa ganon, mas lalong pag-iigihin, pagbubutihin ang mga empleyado ang kanilang mga trabaho. Pero, pag na-target ang objektibo ng benefit program, mas maigi, mas maayos ang trabaho ng mga empleyado. Next one is to enhance organization image. So, magkakaroon po sila ng magandang imahe sa ibang mga company. So, ma-attract ang mga empleyado na mag-work hard at mag-apply sa organisasyon or sa company na iyon dahil maganda ang imahe ng company na iyon. Next one is, tingnan natin ang definition ng employee benefits. Kanina, nag-aralan natin ang iba't ibang klase ng employee or benefit program. So, employee benefits are defined as a form of compensation paid by employers to employees over and above regular salary or wages. Employee benefits come in many forms and are an important part of the overall compensation package offered to employees. So, yun po ang employee benefits. So, ito ay binibigay sa mga empleyado. We have the main benefit of employees. Once na nakapasok ka sa isang organization or company, unang-una is tatanungin kung may SSS ka. covers employees against old age, disability, death, sickness, and maternity. Private employees are covered by SSS. In 111999, otherwise known as the Social Security Act of 2018, which was signed in February 2019, the Social Security system implemented a contribution rate hike from the current 12% to 13% and issued the new schedule of contribution for employers and employees effective January 1 of 2021. So ano ang magiging employee shares? 8.5 sa dating 8%. At ang employee share naman ay 4.5% sa dating 4%. So, total share ng employers at employee ay 13%. Effective na po ito is January 1 of 2021. Another one is we have the GSIS. Those working in the public sector or government employees, ito yung mga merong GSIS. Okay? Sa mga gobyerno po, nagtatrabaho sa gobyerno. Ang employer share nila is 12% at ang employee share ay 9%. So, yan po. Benepisyo po yan sa mga manggagawang Pilipino sa mga pampublikong mga kumpanya. We have the PhilHealth. Philippine Health Insurance Corporation. Yun ang PhilHealth. It is a tax-exempt, government-owned and controlled corporation or tinatawag natin GOCC of the Philippines and is attached to the Department of Health. Its stated goal is to ensure a sustainable national health insurance program for all. So, mapapribado ka man or sa public or pampubliko, meron po yan PhilHealth benefits. Another one is we have the Pag-ibig Fund. Pag-ibig is an acronym which stands for Pagtutulungan sa Kinabukasan, Ikaw, Bangko, Industriya at Gobyerno. In effect, Pag-ibig harnesses these four sectors of our society to provide its members with adequate housing. So again, anong ibig sabihin ulit ng Pag-ibig? Pagtutulungan sa kinabukasan, ikaw, bangko, industriya at gobyerno. Yan po ay Pag-fund. Makikita po natin ang monthly compensation. Kung ikaw ay meron monthly compensation ng 1,500 and below, 1% po ang share mo. At kung meron kang employer, meron din 2%. And over 1,500 na monthly compensation mo, ang employee share mo ay 2%. At meron din 2% kapag meron kang employer. So let's have the summary of benefits. Puntahan natin ang legally required benefits na papaloob ang SSS, GSIS, katulad ng binanggit natin kanina, employees compensation, 13-month pay, paid vacation, sick leaves, and holiday pay, Pag-ibig Fund benefit, PhilHealth benefit, paternity benefit, and maternity benefit. And also, we have the voluntary benefit. Ito ay voluntary na binibigay ng isang company or organization. We have the group life insurance, the health insurance, and pension plans. Next, we have the employee services. We have the educational program, pre-retirement program, company-sponsored social and recreational events, and we have another one is we have the credit union. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng credit union? Okay, ang sabi dito, it is a non-profit making money cooperative whose members can borrow from pool deposits at low interest rate. So, if in case na magkaroon tayo ng financial problem or financial na immediate na kakailanganin natin, meron yung tinatawag na credit union. It is a cooperative na pwede natin paghiramin at low interest. Okay, so, we have also the free uniform. Ito ay applicable din sa mga teachers. Ayan, mga free uniforms, may clothing allowance. Kumbaga, binibigay So, meron silang ibibigay ng food services, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Or it depends sa ibang company naman na nagbibigay ng food services. Yung iba, lunch lang, yung iba, dinner. But at least, meron silang food services. Next one is we have the company paid transportation and parking. Now, let's have an exercise. So, i-recall natin yung napag-aralan natin mga lessons. Yan. With your ball pen and paper, kailangan nakaready po yan dahil sasagot tayo ng mga exercises. So, number one question is we have this benefit intended only for government employee. O, ano kaya ang sagot yan? Is it A, SSS? Is it B, GSIS? Is it C, PhilHealth? Or D, none of the above? Ano kaya ang sagot? Tignan na natin. Pag D, GSIS, tama. Okay. Let's move on to another question. Number 2. Employees who work more than the required number of hours are entitled to A. Hourly rate, B. Overtime pay, C. Piece rate pay, or D. Overtime premiums. Ano kaya ang tamang sagot? Pag D. Overtime pay, tama kayo. Another exercise. Number 3. One of the main objective of benefit program, okay, napag-aralan natin kanina, pinaka-main na objektibo, dalawa yun, at may kasunod pa. Pero ang tinatanong, isa sa pinaka-main objektibo ng benefit program. Is it A, recruit? Is it B, motivation? Is it C, maintain? Or is it D, appreciation? Kung ang sagot nyo ay A, tama ko. Next question. Number 4. It is required to give 13th month for the employees. Required ba na magbigay tayo ng 13th month pay sa employees? A, yes, or B, no. Anong tamang sagot? A, yes, tama, because it is legally mandated by the government. Next question. 5. Everything is paid for overtime work. If not, it could result to legal action. Is it A, yes, or is it B, no? Ano kaya ang sagot? Ito ba ang sagot nyo? Yes. Tama. Next question. Punta tayo sa problem solving activity naman. So, i-ready ninyo ang ballpen at papel ninyo at tayo ay sasagot. To solve the following, Linda is employed to repack and seal paper. She is paid on the following differential pay plan schedule. Remember, si Linda ay manggagawa sa isang factory. Siya ay taga-repack at taga-selyado ng paminta. So, nakabase ang kanyang sahod, nakabase ang kanyang wage sa kung ilan produksyon ang magagawa niya. So, ito ang kanyang differential pay plan schedule. Ang quantity niya, kapag less than 100 pieces, 100 ang kanyang rate. Kapag 100 pieces to 149 pieces, 105 pesos. Pero kapag 100 pieces to 199, 107.50. At kapag 200 or more, magiging 110 pesos. Now, for the week, Linda repacked the following quantities. Monday, 95 pieces. Tuesday, 102 pieces. Wednesday, 130 pieces. Thursday, 152 pieces. And Friday, 201 pieces. Now, we have to compute her total weights for each week. Umpisahan na natin mag-compute. Ito ba ang solusyon nyo? Monday, nakagawa siya ng 95. So, that is times 100 pesos divided by 105 pesos divided by 100. So that is 107.10 centavo. On Wednesday naman, 130 pieces times 105 pesos divided by 100. So make it 136.50 centavos. On Thursday, 152 pieces ang kanyang gawa. So times 107 divided by 100. So that is 163.40. This Friday, 201 pieces times 110 divided by 100 equals 221.10 cents. So, yung mga yan, yung 100, 105, 107, 110, yan po ay nakuha sa differential plan schedule. So, anong total earnings per week niya? 723.10 pesos. So, yan ang kabuuang makukuha niyong sahod sa isang linggo. Kasi, yan ay napapaloob lamang sa kung magkano, sa kung ilan pieces ang nagawa niya sa isang araw. So, yan ba ang kasagutan ninyo? Next, problem solving number 2. Anna works as a sales agent for the hardworking trainee and earns a basic salary of 10,000 plus 10% commission on all her sales. If you make total sales of 70,000 for the month, now let's find her gross and commission income. So, ibig sabihin, may basic salary si Anna. Ibig sabihin, monthly ang kanyang basic salary is 10,000. Now, dagdag pa nito ang kanyang magiging komisyon. Ang komisyon niya sa bawat produkto na ibibenta niya is 10%. So, tignan po natin ang solusyon nito. Ayan, kung ganyan ang inyong solusyon, tama kayo. Sa basic salary niya is 10,000. Ang total sales na 70,000 times 10% is 7,000. So, ano ang kanyang makukuha sa isang buwan? 17,000 pesos. Yan. Next activity is si Mar naman. Mar is a car sales agent. He is paid commission only at the rate of 10% for the car month. He sold 3 cars totaling 585,000. Now, find his commission. Si Mar, wala siyang basic salary. Ang kanyang salary or ang kanyang wages ay sa commission lang. So, ibig sabihin, kapag nakabenta siya, meron siyang commission. So, since meron siyang 3 cars na na-ibenta, ang kanyang commission ay 10%. So, ang total ng pera is, na napagbenta is 585,000. So, 10% siya doon. So, ano kaya ang magiging computation? Tignan nga natin. Ready na ba kayo? Paano sagot? Eto siya. 585,000 times 10%. So, ang kanyang total commission ay 58,500. Dali lang po, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, ang manggagawa, ang empleyado, ay depende po yan kung ano ang trabaho meron siya. Pwede po yung basic salary, monthly, pwede napapaloob lang ang business rate kung ano kanyang magiging production, or napapaloob lang ng per hour, or napapaloob lang sa kanyang differential, or napapaloob lamang sa kanyang commission. Ganyan po ang nangyayari. Ganyan po ang iba't ibang sahod ng mga empleyado sa Pilipinas. Now, to sum up, let's take again with the definition we have had before. So, we have the summary. Employee means a person working for another person or a business firm for pay. Next one, employee compensation refers to the remuneration given an employee in exchange of his or her services. This is the legal and moral obligation of any business. And the last one, the employee benefits. Employee benefits are defined as a form of compensation